Hello, warriors. Day 35 of our training together. I hope that you're feeling strong and balanced, calm and connected. Come to your comfortable seated posture, noticing where your body is in contact with the ground, with your block. And as you inhale, start activating your diaphragm breath, letting it expand outwards. As you inhale, let your navel move back in towards your spine. Inhaling, expanding, bringing awareness to what's going on in your mind today. And exhaling, releasing completely. Inhaling deep and long and opening. As you exhale, let your chin come down to your chest and gently move your ear from one shoulder down through the center, up to the other, creating openness on both sides of your neck, opening through your shoulders. And then come back to center, lift your chin, ground down. Take your hands to ground down through the crease where your thighs touch your hips. So press down there and see if through pressing down, you can feel more anchored and let your spine lift up. Let your spine lift up so tall that the top of your head reaches high. Can you activate your pelvic floor so that it starts working your abdominals? And keep this length going. Keep this sense of anchoring growing as you lift your arms up and look up. Deep breath in here. As you exhale, twist gently over to the right, letting your left arm hold the outside of your right knee and pressing behind you. Press your right hand behind you to help you lengthen up and deepen into this twist. Breathe in deeply here. Long spine. Exhaling completely, deepening your twist. And then inhale, gently, slowly look up, tall. And exhale over to the left. So your right hand presses into the outside of your left knee, left hand behind you, pressing in. Use your fingertips to press into the mat, the floor behind you to lengthen your spine. And twist over more deeply as you exhale. You go deeper into the twist. And then inhale, back to center. Reaching your fingers tall, look up, and then gently bring your fingertips forward. So you want to keep your sitting bones anchoring into the blanket, into the blocks, into the mat. Inhaling, getting very long through your spine, and then gently find your way into a downward facing dog. Knees bent, hands at shoulder distance, heels at hip distance, pressing into all surfaces of your palm and your fingers. Deep breath in here. And as you exhale, come into a gentle plank, long spine, heels reaching back. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling into a plank, and then bend your knees down gently and bend your elbows so that your chest comes to release onto the mat. And here, roll your shoulder blades back, opening your chest, deep breath in. And then just push yourself back into a downward facing dog, nice and easy. Inhale into your plank, and then knees, chest and chin again. So keeping your hips high, bend your elbows back, have your upper arms connecting with your rib cage on both sides. Hips stay high, and this is already a small back bend. Roll your shoulders back, and then gently come into a baby cobra here. So first, roll your shoulders back to open your chest, back of your neck stays soft. Deep breath in here. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, press down through your hands, downward facing dog. We're going to come straight into warrior one on the right side. So check the placement of your left heel and your right heel. Be sure they're either in line or left is left and right is right. That helps you to stay stable and to keep your hips in line. So your left hip moves towards the front. And as you inhale, you reach both arms up, long and tall through your spine here. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, open out to your warrior two. As you're going to inhale, you're straighten your right leg, bringing your hand on the right shin, and you're press your way into a gentle triangle here. So both legs are active. You're pressing into your right big toe, and you're pressing into the outside of your left leg. And it's a long spine, and look up at your left hand. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bend gently through your right leg, and you try to bring it to 90 degrees. Your right hand can be on the outside of your right foot. We're coming to an extended side angle. Deep breath in here. And as you exhale, bring your left hand down, pivot your left toes, and bring your left knee down onto the mat. Inhale, gently reaching both arms up, looking up. And as you exhale, hands in front of your heart. Gently bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee for a gentle twist. Inhaling, look over your right shoulder. And as you exhale, gently put your hands back down onto the mat. Step your right foot up into the air. And as you exhale, bring your right knee in towards your nose. As you inhale, press your right foot back up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, right knee into your nose. One more time, right leg up towards the sky. And exhale, we're going to come into pigeon. Please do not do this variation if you have any knee issues. We're not staying long, but there is no pressure going through your right knee. You're just going to stay in downward dog if you have any knee issues. Tuck your back toes. Reach your right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhaling into plank. You're going to do knees, bending your elbows back, chest onto the floor. Baby cobra again. Inhaling. As you exhale, tuck your toes. Coming back into downward facing dog. Same sequence on the left side. Gently step your left foot forward. Check the alignment. Your right heel, left heel. Be sure they're either in line or left is to the left of the right. Right is to the right of the left. Warrior one, back leg is engaged. Right foot is at 45 degrees. Inhaling, long spine. As you exhale, open out to your warrior two. Deep breath in here. And then you're going to come into your triangle. So press into your right big toes. Release your hand onto your shin, your left shin. Inhaling, long spine. And you reach your right arm up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Breathe in deeply here. Think about the length of your left rib cage. Inhale. As you exhale, press down through your left foot so that your left knee bends and you try to get it at a right angle, and you extend your right arm over your right ear. Eventually you're turning your head to look up under your right arm. Deep breath in. Press into the outside of your right foot. As you exhale, bring your right hand down. Tuck your right toes. As you inhale, bring your left foot up towards the ceiling. And exhale. inhale, left knee in towards your nose. Inhaling, reaching your foot up. As you exhale, left knee in towards your nose. Inhaling, reaching tall, and exhale. Knee into nose, and again, do not do this pigeon, this gentle, small pigeon. If you have any knee issues, just go directly into downward facing dog. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Long spine, hips are high. Inhale into your plank, engaging your abdominals here. And now we're going to come into a full chaturanga. So the chaturanga is from plank. You can come on your knees if that's helpful for your lower back. Bending your elbows back. Upper arms are hugging the rib cage. Upward facing dog now. And exhale. Downward facing dog. And then we're going to come midway up your mat into a squat. And so we're going to do variations moving towards crow pose. They're all variations, so only go as far as feels comfortable to you. So if you're in the squat, first you're going to open your feet out slightly, so they're about hips distance apart. And you're going to bring your torso inside your knees. So you want your knees to be hugging as high up on your arms as possible. They're going to be hugging your shoulders. Your hands are shoulder distance apart. That's what gives you the base and the stability, right? So you're pressing into your hands and you're making yourself as small as you can by hugging your knees into your shoulders. So see this side view here. Feet are a little bit more than hips distance apart, but just play, it's different for everyone. And your knees are coming up as high up on your arms as you can, and your hands are spacious. There's the stability that comes. And so for just practicing, get your arms, it starts with your arms. Let your forearms be perpendicular to the floor. And the smaller you get, the easier the lift is going to be. If there's the mental element of falling on your forehead in crow, put a blanket here, put a cushion. You'll see you're not going to fall very far. I'm going to fall and I'm going to fall right here. It's not very far. But there's no reason why you would fall. You actually will probably just fall backwards. So hug your upper arms as much as you can. And it's very intense work on the inner parts of your thighs. This action, this contraction, that's actually going to be the most helpful for you to lift your feet off the ground. So hands are in position. I'm hugging my upper arms and gently my toes come up. If my toes come up, don't come up, it's fine. Just work on opening your lower back through this press of your knees into your upper arms. Lift your pelvic floor, see if that can help you engage more your abdominals. And then just breathe gently, finding the strength that comes with the breath here. And as you gently release, come back into your seated posture. Wide angle. Inhaling, spine is long. You put your fingertips behind you to open out through your chest. And as you exhale, simply walk your hands forward, forehead forward, releasing. Deep breath in and out. And then gently walk yourself back up if it helps to open again one more time. Your fingertips behind you. Inhaling, chest up. And then as you exhale, come back into your comfortable seated posture. Hands grounding down, feeling the length through your spine and openness through your chest. Long, deep inhale and slow, complete exhale. And then we bring our hands forward to close the practice. I wish you well. I look forward to